Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. We got college football today, officially, college football weekend. Guys, it's going to be great. So much action on the board. I'm going to make two college video, guys, because I don't want to make this like a 40-minute video. So I'll have two different videos. They're just a part one, part two. We're doing the top 25 and maybe a couple other matchups that I find intriguing outside the top 25. So that's pretty much what will be happening there. So, yeah, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for college football content all season long. You already know. And members only live stream today, 11 a.m. Guys, if you're not a member, go ahead and become a member. Officially going to start doing members only live streams a lot more often starting next week, next Thursday. So yeah, guys, want you guys to be a part of that. And yeah, we'll hop in. So much action, guys. It's going to be a great day. We're back, baby. Going to start with the Colorado State Rams versus the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan opening up as 30.5-point home favorites with the over-under at 60.5. You can get Michigan on the money line pretty cheap at minus 5,000. Rams plus 3,000. Yeah, we got Colorado State finishing last season on a 6-game losing streak. Definitely rough. We do got Cade McNamara is the starter for Michigan. Michigan coming off that Georgia Bowl loss, but nonetheless, a great season for Michigan. Colorado State 0-6 covering the spread to end the season last year. Not the best covering team. Michigan 7-0 at home. You know how dominant Michigan is at home here. Look, it's a big spread, guys. Be cautious with the spreads. This is what you guys got to do. Any game you like, or any 4 games you like, or even 2 games, honestly, throw them in a teaser. If you guys don't know what a teaser is, it's basically you can put any games in a spread, and you can take it all the way up from 4 up until 13 points off the given spread of anything. So do what you want with Michigan minus 30.5. I think they can cover the spread. If you want to throw them in your parlays, if you're doing like an 18-20 team parlay, it probably makes sense to throw Michigan in there. I like them minus 30.5, but man, if you throw them in even a 6-point teaser, man, it lowers it to 24 points. 13 point will get them at minus 17.5. So I recommend doing those, guys, for these huge totals. But Michigan should be able to dominate at home, and yeah, we'll take Michigan here. Next matchup, we have NC State versus East Carolina. NC State opening up as road favorites at minus 190. East Carolina plus 345 with the over-under at 51. NC State is a 12-point road favorite here in this matchup. NC State had a great year last year. Finished season 8-2 in their last 10. They got a great quarterback, good offense, good defense. East Carolina finished the season 7-3 in their last 10. Coming off that bad Cincinnati loss, had a great year. They had a pretty good year. So did NC State, coming off a UNC win to end their season. And NC State 7-1 against the American Athletic Conference. And I'm liking NC State in this matchup here, minus 12. Pretty cheap, minus 190 for college on the money line. I think they're going to definitely dominate this game on both sides of the ball. So yeah, we're taking NC State. Throw them in your money line parlays, and I do like them minus 12. Throw them in a teaser. If you throw them in a teaser, lower that total as well. Next matchup, we have Sam Houston State versus Texas A&M. Big expectations for A&M this year. A&M opening up as a 30.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 50.5. Not too much about Sam Houston here. Looks like we got Haynes King as the starter for A&M here, which is good. Good for them. A&M last season, they were pretty good. Had a tough loss against LSU to end their season, but they're in that brutal Western Conference, man. So big expectation for A&M though this year. A lot of people have them going pretty far, and against Sam Houston State, I mean should be able to destroy this team. 30.5 point favorites. I mean, they're gonna dominate Sam Houston State. Just hopefully we see it a lot with these underdogs, man. They get these backdoor covers in the last 5 minutes of the game when the backups are in, man. So just be cautious with that. And like I said, lower that point total. Get that, throw it in a 4-point teaser, 10-point teaser, man. Lower that A&M total because you can't take any money lines. So we'll take A&M minus 30.5. Throw them in a teaser, guys. Next matchup, we have Bethune-Cookman versus Miami. Miami opening up as 49-point home favorites with the over-under at 62.5. Yeah. 49 home point favorites is kind of crazy. You know, Miami starting the season off ranked. Have a good team this year. You know, Miami finished the season on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Duke and Virginia Tech win. Not the best season for Miami. Kind of a disappointing season. I think they bounce back this year and have a pretty good year. They're 5-0 at home against Bethune-Cookman, so they do play this team a good bit. Yeah, they've won the last 5 games against Bethune-Cookman with an average score of 46-7. So yeah, the last time they did play was a couple years ago. Let's see, what was the score in that? Yeah, Miami won 63-0 in that matchup, in the last matchup. Yeah, 49 points, man. God, that is so many points, guys. I kind of want to take a shot with Bethune-Cookman plus 49. I mean, that's just a lot of points. You got to be pretty perfect to win by that much. I have no doubts Miami won't dominate at home, but man, that point total, guys, plus 49, I think it's intriguing. To be honest, all Bethune-Cookman really, to be honest, all these teams that are like plus 50 for the most part, if they can just muster up 10 points, they're going to cover. Because 10 points, when you're 50-point favorites, you have to pretty much shut a team out or hold them to at least a field goal. So if Bethune-Cookman can at least get 7 to 10 points, I think they can cover here. So I'll take a shot with the plus 49 and that crazy high total. Next matchup, huge matchup here. We got Cincinnati versus Arkansas. Arkansas opening up as a 6.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 54. You can get Arkansas on the money line. Like minus 120, minus 150. I'm seeing other, crazy bets or crazy lines out there. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, huge Arkansas fan. Arkansas is my college, baby. So excited for the Razorbacks this year. Big expectations for Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas getting a lot of players back. Got Jefferson at quarterback, and lost Treylon Burks last year, but they'll be fine. Cincinnati's got a lot of question marks in this game here. Losing Desmond Ridder, losing Sauce Gardner. They lost a lot of good talent last year to the draft, and we don't know what they're going to look like this year. They are ranked, so it's going to be a good matchup, but I just don't know what Cincinnati's going to be. Arkansas, one of their best seasons in a long time, beating Penn State in the bowl game. Quality wins against Mississippi State, LSU. Close. Only lost by 7 to Bama last year. I mean, that's a win. You lose by 7 to Bama, that's a freaking win. Yeah, and then Cincy getting destroyed by Bama in their bowl game, 27-6. Yeah, you already know we're taking Arkansas money line minus 6.5 at home, and woo pig suey, baby. Let's get that home win, baby. Taking Arkansas. Next matchup, we have Houston versus UTSA. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 180. UTSA plus 165 with the over-under at 62. Houston opening up as a 4-point road favorite. Houston last season finished 9-1 in their last 10. Had a great season. So did UTSA, 8-2 in their last 10 last season. They played very well, losing their bowl game against San Diego State to end their season. Yeah, UTSA played very good. That's why the total is very low in this matchup here. At home, I just trust Houston more in this matchup here, especially in their offense. And Houston's going to put up a lot of points. Curious to see how UTSA will play though. Coming off a really good year last year, we're going to see what they do. Houston, 7-1 against Conference USA, where they've been pretty dominant. I like Houston minus the 4 in money line on the road. I think it's going to be a tight one, but I just like Houston in this offense a little more, so we're taking the Cougars on the road. Next matchup, big matchup. We got Oregon versus Georgia. Georgia opening up as a 16.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 54.5. You can get Georgia on the money line at minus 750. Oregon plus 625. Couple players questionable for Georgia, but Oregon got Bo Nix as their quarterback, which I didn't think was very good at Auburn, and I think he left the SEC, but now to play that tough talent. Now he's going to play probably the best defense in football still, and Oregon, not the greatest season last year. A couple bad losses, lost their bowl game to Oklahoma, lost to Utah in the end of the season twice. Georgia dominating championship run last year. I mean, it was amazing what they did last year. We're going to see what they do again this year. I'm sure they got the same defense, great recruits, still got Stetson Bennett. They're going to run the ball. They're going to play elite defense here. I'm taking Georgia at home. Throw them in your money line parlays at minus 750. I think they're a great money line addition for your 4, 5, 6 teamers. I do like the minus 16.5. We know Oregon, they're good every year, but against SEC, Oregon can't hang. They just can't hang. I think Georgia's going to put it on them offensively and defensively. Give me Georgia. Throw them in your money line parlays, and we'll take them minus 16.5. And then the last matchup we'll cover on here, we'll do a part 2 because I don't want to make these crazy long videos. We'll go UTEP versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma opening up as a 30.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 57. Oklahoma, you can get them on the money line at minus 13,000, which is absolutely crazy. UTEP, not the greatest year last year. Finished 4-6 in their last 10. Finished on a 3-game losing streak, losing their bowl game to North Texas. Oklahoma beating Oregon in their bowl game 47-32. They still had a great year. Oklahoma finished the season, 10-0 at home. They were dominant. 10-0 against the Conference USA. Big expectations for Oklahoma. Losing a lot of their players, losing their coach, losing the quarterback, all that controversy. So brought a lot of new players in. I think it's going to be interesting. We're going to see how this Oklahoma Sooners team performs today. They're big favorites, which makes sense. And Utah, UTEP, 0-19 against the Big 12. They just can't beat the Big 12. Definitely taking Oklahoma. I mean, the spread, I think you throw them in a teaser, guys. Man, if you can get them minus 17.5 and a 13-point teaser, you gotta love Oklahoma right there. But we'll take a shot with the minus 30.5 because you can't pay minus 13,000 for a money line. That's crazy. We'll take a shot with the Sooners with the spread, but these big spreads, anything 30 or higher, guys, throw them in a teaser. Lower it by a touchdown or 2 just to be safe, man. That's my best recommendation for anyone betting on college football. You make a lot of money that way because these spreads are just crazy, man. You really have to hope a team like Oklahoma, which they should beat UTEP pretty good, you have to hope they have a perfect game and win by 5 touchdowns. I mean, it's college football. Anything can go wrong. So just be cautious with those big spreads. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for part 1 of the video. Go ahead and check out part 2. Still have the second half of the top 25. I might throw a couple out of top 25 games in there. So check that matchup. Check that video out when you guys are done. And yeah, good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday, guys. Just watch all the football you can, man. Enjoy life. Peace out. Have a good one, everyone.